What is up, everybody? Of course, we were going to get a September Nintendo Direct. Was there ever any doubt? I don't know why everyone gets so worked up about when a Direct is going to happen. Is it going to happen here or there? It happens the same time every year. It's usually the week before TGS. So we got it. It happened. And Nintendo fans are eating good this year, and there is a lot to celebrate. And here are some things that I loved about the Direct. Yes, I did enjoy my time with the Direct, even though it wasn't the best Direct of all time, and I don't know why everyone's so upset about it, but there are some good things to talk about and some good things to like. And if you have something that was left out of this video that you loved, let me know in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe while you're down there. Let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about is Princess Peach Showtime. Finally, Princess Peach is getting her shine in a brand new game. I loved it. In fact, I had a discussion the other day with some people in Discord talking about who would take over for Mario if he was gone. If Mario was no longer going to be the mascot of Nintendo, who would take over? Who would take the mantle for Mario? And I think Princess Peach would do a really good job. And I love what you're going to be able to do in this game. Love the abilities like the sword and the kung fu and just the different stages that you're going to be on. And I love that each stage will have its own theme and power, and I'm very much looking forward to see what comes next in this game. Princess Peach Showtime, that's going to be a fun looking game. Now, I kind of bundled all of these together and calling this the JRPG segment because there are basically 3 JRPGs announced in the same span of time, and I'm kind of condensing all of these because I don't have too much to say about each of them individually, but all as one segment I'm going to talk about it, and that's Saga Emerald Beyond, Unicorn Overload, and Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. So really cool ideas. I really loved Unicorn Overload, even though I don't really like that name as much. I think it's kind of a weird name, but I'm a big fan of the designs and animations from Vanillaware, especially after playing a game like 13 Sentinels. They really can't miss with their animations. I really enjoy that. Unicorn Overload looks pretty cool. I've never really played a Saga game, but Saga Emerald Beyond has me intrigued with its various character backstories. They're pretty unique and not something that I've been familiar with. And if you've played a Saga game, maybe this is more standard for you, but I've never heard of these types of character backstories, so it looks pretty cool. Doesn't look very good, to be honest with you, but I do want to at least see what Saga Emerald Beyond is about. But Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes looks amazing. That subtitle alone had me hooked, as you will get to interact with so many different characters. And of course, just like games like Octopath Traveler and Octopath Traveler 2, you've got that 2.5 HD style. I've heard some people say that the style's kind of played out a little bit, but I still enjoy it. I still enjoy how those animations play out and how the textures look. And JRPG fans are eating good. I like this. And what did you think? Would you play all of these games? Would you play one of them? Or if you played any of these types of games or anything in the series, let me know. I would love to hear your experience, especially with Saga. Moving right along to a game that has been sitting in my backlog for so long, and that's Eastward, and it's getting DLC for the original game called Eastward Octopia, and I need to play Eastward, man. If you play Eastward, let me know how it is. I've heard so many positive things about Eastward. It's a fun game about a man just searching for a home for I guess his adopted daughter. I don't really know the full story, but Eastward is a fun looking game. And actually, this DLC, even though it happens after the end of the original game, so maybe there's some spoilers contained with it, you can actually play this game separate from the main game. So you don't really need to be able to play the main game in order to get to the DLC. So if you just want to be cozy and do some farming, which Nintendo is very good about putting out farming games, it is what it is. But yeah, this is a good looking game. Eastward, man, I gotta play Eastward. Next up is F-Zero 99, and it's not the F-Zero game that everyone was expecting. I think people were probably expecting maybe a new F-Zero game, or maybe something like an F-Zero GX or something like that, but we've got F-Zero, so I'm not surprised by an F-Zero announcement. And I do like the 99 series of games because of how insane you can get with the fact that you have 99 people, and now that you have 99 people on a race car track, that's going to be insane. I haven't gotten to play it yet at the time of this recording, but I've seen some people play it, and I've seen the gameplay, and it looks fun. But unfortunately, I think this game will go away eventually, because games like Tetris 99 and Pac-Man 99 and even Mario Mario 35 you're not able to play anymore. So hopefully this game sticks around a little bit longer than the rest so people can enjoy it and get into it. And you do have to be subscribed to Nintendo Switch Online, so it is a little bit behind the paywall, so to speak, if you're not in the Nintendo Switch Online platform. And it would have been nice to see a brand new game to the entry, but maybe they're saving that for Switch 2. I have no idea. I'm not going to try to speculate about the Switch 2 right now, but maybe there's something later on for the F-Zero franchise. And the last thing I want to talk about here is Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Now, I have a couple of points I want to make on this. One, I've never played any of the Paper Mario games, but I've heard good things about them. I know they're more turn-based RPGs and they look great, and I know this one is a remaster or a remake. I think it said updated visuals in the direct, but people are calling this a remake, so maybe it's more involved than what a remaster would be. I mean, honestly, those two terms can be interchanged wherever you want to, but Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door looks like an interesting game. I'm intrigued by it. The other thing I wanted to point out is the fact that this is a GameCube game, and we've been having GameCube games come out on the Switch throughout of its life cycle. They've been kind of just pulling certain of the most popular games from the GameCube and just dropping them on the Switch. We had Metroid Prime Remastered that happened earlier this year, or was it last year? I can't remember. So many games have come out on the Switch, if you didn't know already, but yeah, there's been some very popular GameCube games that have come to the Switch. And what I wanted to say is, why wouldn't we just get all of the GameCube library on the Switch? And I know because of how popular and how profitable the GameCube has been, it would probably make Nintendo lose money. So they are doing this thing where, like a big business would, pulling some of their most profitable IPs from the GameCube and then charging us somewhere between $40 to $60 for games that have been around for about 15-20 years, and maybe making some slight tweaks to it. And I know people can probably get a little bit upset about that, and I can understand the frustration, and I can understand the fact that we are not getting some sort of GameCube virtual console to the Switch. It's probably not going to happen in the Switch's life cycle. Maybe it will happen in the Switch 2. Maybe I would love to see the GameCube, just like all of the other consoles are on the Switch, just port everything, bring everything over to the Switch, take everything you own Nintendo and bring it to the Switch, because this is the platform that it needs to be on. But let me know if you have played Paper Mario: A Thousand-Year Door, if this is a game that I should try and get into. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Now, I know that this was not the most exciting of directs, but I'm not sure what everyone was really expecting. I mean, we had the Mario Wonder Direct happen just a month ago, and so many other games coming out on the Switch, and that's just first party, not to mention all of the third party and indie games. We are spoiled for choice in the Switch. There's so many games to play, so don't act like the Switch is dead or anything like that. There's so many things to play for the Switch, and because it's winding down, we got the Switch 2 coming out at some point, probably in the next year or so. But you know, there's a lot of things to play, so don't get too upset or thinking that this direct was mid. Maybe it is, and maybe you thought it was mid, or maybe you thought it was underwhelming or something like that. You're entitled to your own opinion. Of course, I thought it was just fine. So not the best, but just fine. You know what it is. But like I said at the beginning, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you watching, appreciate you listening to everything that I have to say, enjoying everything I got going on in this channel. I appreciate you so much. My name is Chike, and I will see you next time. Bye.